In this video, we're going to talk about the characteristics of triangles. First, triangles are classified by their side lengths and by their angles. After we classify triangles, we're going to talk about the angles within the triangle. The sum of the angles in a triangle equal 180 degrees. What this means is that if you have two of the three angles, you can use this rule to find the missing angle. We can classify triangles by their side lengths. The first type is a scalene triangle. On a scalene triangle, all of the sides of the triangle are different lengths. Notice that this one has 3 notch marks, this one has 1 notch marks, and this one has 2 notch marks. Since none of them have the same pattern, this means that none of the sides are equal. Another type of triangle is an isosceles triangle. With an isosceles triangle, 2 of the sides are the same length. Notice that this side has 2 notch marks and this side also has 2 notch marks. That means that those 2 sides are equal. The last kind of triangle that we can classify based off of the side lengths is an equilateral triangle. With an equilateral triangle, all the sides of the triangle are equal length. Notice that all 3 sides have 1 notch mark. That means all 3 sides are equal. We can also classify triangles by their angles. The first type of triangle is an acute triangle. With an acute triangle, all the angles of the triangle are less than 90 degrees. Notice that all 3 angles are less than 90 in this acute triangle. The next kind of triangle is a right triangle. With a right triangle, we have exactly one angle that measures 90 degrees. Notice that we have this little box here. When you see a little box on a shape, this means that it's a right angle, or it equals 90 degrees. The last kind of triangle is an obtuse triangle. With this, we have one angle that is greater than 90 degrees. In this triangle, we have an angle that is 110 degrees. So this is an obtuse triangle. Now let's use what we learned about the sides and angles to classify the following triangles. We need to classify them by both their angles and their sides. Go ahead and pause the video and classify these triangles. Now let's see how you did. Let's look at the triangle on the left first. When we classify the triangle by their angles, we see that we have one 90-degree angle, so this is a right triangle. When we look at their sides, we see that we have a side that's 3.2, a side that's 3.2, and a side that's 4.5. 2 of the sides are equal. That means it's isosceles. So we have a right isosceles triangle. Now let's move to the triangle on the right. This triangle has an angle that's 128 degrees, which means it's greater than 90, making it an obtuse triangle. Now let's look at their side lengths. Notice that none of the sides are equal. That means it's scalene. So the triangle on the right is obtuse and scalene. Now that we've learned how to classify triangles, we can talk about the angles inside the triangles. The sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. When we're trying to find a missing angle, we can use this rule to help us find it. We know that 90 plus 40 plus the x is going to get us 180 degrees. We can then add 40 and 90 to get 130 plus x equals 180. Finally, we can get x by itself by subtracting 130 from both sides. And we find that x equals 50. So x is 50 degrees. Go ahead and pause the video and find the variable x in this triangle. Now let's see how you did. We know that we can take 120 plus 20 plus x and get a total of 180 degrees. 120 plus 20 is 140. Then we can subtract 140 from both sides. That leaves us with x equals 40 degrees. So we know this angle must be 40 degrees.